It is still September 6th. This is a follow-up to my video from earlier today, addressing a harsh scale on the SAT math that has afflicted a lot of our kids who studied well in practice, showed really big math scores, and now with a scale that's 40 to 60 points worse than what usually is on SATs, disappointments across a lot of people. If you held your own despite this scale, that's really good. So let me address two groups of people who didn't hold their own. One is the group that, but for these 40 to 60 math points, you'd be done. You got a really good score otherwise. You were shooting for 700 math. That would have been great. You ended up with a 650. You're the type that maybe should show your math prowess on the subject tests. Go at the math on October 5th, both the level 1 and the level 2, and scorch them both. Give the college readers the opportunity to see that you are proficient in math. And one wayward scale, because it'll eventually be known to college admissions officers that one date doesn't make the whole picture. You could instead, on October 5th, go after the SAT once again. I lean towards the first of them, doing the subject tests. You still have November and December if you want to go back at the SAT again. But these scales, which have been wayward 3 times in the last 15 months, it could happen again. Whereas the SAT subject tests don't seem as prone to these really harsh scales. All right, the second group of students, I'm going to make you feel better. You're the group that didn't do well, and even with an extra 40 to 60 math points, you still wouldn't be where you wanted to be, okay? Good, but not great, and you're going for the great. So in a way, this bad score is not hurting you at all, because you would have taken the test anyway. You weren't going to be done. And there's some kids who took August test as kind of a freebie. You were expecting October. So you're in the category of you weren't going to be done anyway. For you, please sign up for multiple SATs, October, November, maybe even December too. You can wait on that one. But I think getting October, November lined up so that you go after it and expect that one of these times you won't have this nasty scale and your true abilities will come forth. All right, for everybody, consider the ACT. The dates don't conflict, and your prior good study applies on ACT math. There's a little extra stuff. We can teach it to you in trig and a little extra on matrices and high-level functions. Aside from that, your learning for the SAT has applied to ACT's math. Science is the new thing on the ACT, and you can get yourself through it. We can help get you through it. So it's not a huge daunting task to add ACT following good SAT study. So in no case am I saying abandon the SAT. Don't let one mediocre score plague you. When it's replaced by a better score, maybe a better pair of subject test scores, you're going to look good. The ACT is a way that helps assure you look good if you can hold your own or do better. All right, actually there's a final group of people. You did well, and I want to hear from you. Despite this harsh scale, you nailed the math. Well, maybe that means you're at a better plane than ever before. You've studied well, and you're a really good test day performer, and maybe you could pile on 40, 50, 60 more points next time. So even if you weren't considering a next time, now it might be worth doing. Remember, your good score from this time round is always going to be on your record for the colleges to use. They do use the better score. No college that I know averages against mediocre scores. So if you don't have such a good day, it's not going to hurt you, but you might now see in yourself the ability to have a really good day a month from now. I hope this has been helpful. I'm Mark Greenstein.